Club with 100 girls? Where did you find these young ladies? Did you got the casting call or?
Nah, hell nah. You know.
Did you cast 100?
It was just
Hold up, this one's got me raising an eyebrow. Is this even real or totally fake? Because check it, Julez Smith is only 21, and Tommie Lee, even if she's a certified baddie and repping that baddie's energy, she's 41. You see the gap there? Yeah, that's wild.
type of shit you do when you like somebody.
My baby. You're so fine.
It's hard to be fine. I said it's hard to be fine when you got somebody on your back.
Still fine. You struggling, babe. I told you. Oh, wait.
Yeah, better than one.
Yo, hold up. This one straight up got the internet twisted. How is Beyoncé's nephew, Julez Smith, a 21-year-old model from one of the most private families in music, suddenly making headlines for being seen with Tommie Lee from Love and Hip Hop and Baddies? Yeah, that's got people talking.
I am on medication, and my therapist is not doing it right. So please tread lightly.
Yo, hold up. This one's wild. Shorty wasn't just spotted, she was literally on his back calling him bae, straight up riding him. And if you've ever seen Tommie do her thing on Baddies, you know exactly the energy I'm talking about. And yeah, now we've got exclusive footage of them allegedly locking lips. Yeah, nah, we have to talk about this. They just kissed. But before we dive into all the drama, let's make sure we know who we're even talking about. Julez Smith is Solange's son, Beyoncé's nephew, and a rising model in the fashion world. Yeah, nepotism at its finest. He's been showing up at all the top fashion shows, even the Blue Marble show. Woke up this morning and he was pulling up with Beyoncé and Jay-Z at Louis Vuitton. So this isn't some random guy. He's part of a very controlled elite circle, which is exactly why what's happening right now feels so out of character. Now, let's get into what everyone's talking about.
The brand up. You're not building the brand. You're f***ing the brand up, but you want to be the CEO. I need one promoter to come in my live right now and tell me I didn't show up to a booking.
Yo, listen, Julez was spotted with Tommie Lee, you know, from Love and Hip Hop, Baddies, all of that, and the internet lost it. Why? Because she's 41 and I'm pretty sure her kids are literally around his age, and he's only 21. The vibe looked real comfortable. She was straight up riding on his back, smiling, calling him bae, and then boom, more clips drop. Now people are saying they were even spotted kissing. Social media split into 3 camps. 1, this is wild crew, freaking out over the age gap. 2, he's grown, let him live. And 3, the conspiracy crowd, saying the whole thing feels staged, too perfect timing, way too convenient. Now here's the kicker. Recently, Julez went on stream and said one of the biggest misconceptions about him is that people think he's gay.
You.
Misconceptions?
What are the
People think
misconceptions?
I'm gay. You know that?
I am gay.
Pretty like girl?
I do.
Like, you wanna know something that's so crazy?
What's my
You know, like, in the start of my life, like, I still like,
This is not to be heard.
nah, for sure. Look, you know, like, the first time I ever heard myself in the media was, I was in 7th grade, and my mom had posted this picture of me. I was dressed as LL Cool J. I had like this red
Halloween?
jumpsuit, yes. I'm 13 at the time. Mind you, I had a girlfriend at the time. I went to school and my girlfriend showed me a picture that my mom posted. And it was on some media.
Yeah.
And niggas grown adults was calling me gay at 13 because they were saying I'm pretty. I'm a pretty boy. And
And
all
you got
this.
colored eyes.
So look, so this is how I kind of think of it. I started modeling and I went from bashing women to automatically now I'm gay. And
You'll
then,
never win.
And then look, listen, I just declined the interview at the spot and now I'm homophobic. So I went from bashing women to now I'm gay to now I hate gay people. So it's kind of, you know,
Yeah.
just let them say what they want to say.
They're going to say whatever, and they're always going to have something to say.
Hold up. He allegedly avoids any press interactions, and now people in the community are starting to feel some type of way about it.
We were going to get your interview outside when you leave. That's cool? I'm not doing no interview. You said you're not doing one? Oh, they missed me there. Okay, cool. You said you're not doing no interview. Okay, yeah. No interview? Nope. Can you do a shout out? Nope.
And now, out of nowhere, he shows up publicly with a woman, making sure it blows up online. So people are asking, is he trying to prove something, or is this straight up a clout move?
Atlanta to host a club, a gay club, and basically not wanting to be around the gays. He came in with women.
But let's keep it real. In 2026, nothing goes viral by accident. Cameras are perfectly set up, multiple angles, the whole thing. And of course, a few people are bringing up those old allegations about Julez Smith allegedly leaking Sky Jackson news during that whole Twitter leak scandal.
To the club with 100 girls? Where did you find these young ladies? Did you got the casting call or?
Nah, hell nah. You know.
Did you cast?
Now, the big question, are we looking at a real relationship, a quick fling, or just a rollout? Because let's be real, both of them stand to gain. Julez gets attention, maybe even a narrative shift, and Tommie, relevance, headlines, maybe some money too. Here's the part nobody wants to say. The Knowles family is known for staying low-key, so when something like this hits the internet, it either feels super intentional or at the very least, it's not being stopped. So I gotta ask, is Julez really riding with Tommie Lee like that? Or is this whole thing just image control, viral marketing, or straight up chaos?
Julez used to slide in Hollywood Unlock's DMs when he was younger, trying to get my staff to hook him up with different female celebrities, one of which was Sky Jackson. Y'all can go do the Googling on that. I ain't had nothing to do with it.